All right, good morning, everyone. This is Sammy, 11 o'clock. Let's start our BootCamp on time. Okay, so today we're going to talk about 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth course, and we are going to talk about a very basic for the trap MLS. It's called run. And it's very basic, and lots of agents, I think you already know how to use run, but I still go to step by step to show you some the function how to use in the run. So the first, I think last week we already talked about the MLS tools. There's lots of tools, but one of the most important tool is run. Usually when you log into Toronto MLS, this is main page, Toronto MLS or Ontario MLP.ca. Once you log in, this is the main page. From the main page, so this is some popular router tools, and you can click a setting to customize the most important or popular or frequently used tools from here. So the run is one of the very important one, so that's why I'm using the setting tool to put it here, one of the 7. Okay, let's click run. It's log out because usually if you take leave for a while, they will log out. I will log in again. Alright, so that is the main page of the run. And I know some agent using matrix, but I will not focus on matrix because I think most of the agent using run, so that's why we focus on run MLS. From the main page, when log in, few things. Usually, whatever you click, maybe sometimes you click the searching or whatever. So once you want to go back to the main page, so you can always click run, this icon on the left top, run. They will lead you to the main page. Or you can click a home icon from here. It's the same thing. If you click, they will go to the home page or main page. And most of the search we're using is if you have a buyer or client, they told you, oh, I want some property. I have an MLS number. So we just click a search run. You see the search run. And we put MLS number. Let's say someone they told you, oh, I have an MLS number. Maybe this one. If you put the MLS number, they will show the listing from the screen. So once you enter the MLS number, you can click to open. But if you have more than one, you can just click another. You can put another MLS number. They will have a 2, 3, 4. Whatever MLS number you input, they will show from the bottom. Once you click open, they will go to the listing directly. So and there's a few view. There's a different type of the view. Usually the default is the consumer. It's called the consumer. And let's go to the default. So this is the default. I think a lot of the agent you have a default. They will show the MLS information. Also, they will show where it's located on the map. So it's easy to navigate where the property is located on the map. So you can click the photo left or right to quickly check the property. Or you can just click the photo, they will go to the listing details. So they will show the property address, they will show for sale or for lease, and how many bedroom, and how many square footage. So usually we focus on DOM, day on market. So this property is on the property on the listing for 13 days, day on market. And listing agent and the listing brokerage. And also here is a photo. You can quickly check left or right, or you can click the here they will show the little bit bigger window for the photo. So we go back, and from the link you will see online appointment. Usually we're using online appointment to book appointment. You don't need to call the listing agent, you don't need to call the brokerage. We just click online appointment. If you want to book appointment, they will open the broker bay and choose your date and the time, and then click confirm. So let's see, I chose tomorrow, Friday, and done, and book a showing. So you will receive the confirmation if this is auto confirm from your email, from your message. So it's very easy to book appointment. And next one is a web form. So when you prepare the offer, you can click a web form or make offer with a scale slope offer. What's the difference? The web form is from the CREA, and the scale slope is from the US. Is one of the same function to prepare the offer, but the layout is a little bit different. So you can try the both. But the web form, when you click a web form, so you just prepare the offer, choose a template. We will talk about make offer next Thursday. And if you click make offer with a scale slope, that's a little bit of trick, because once you click, the listing agent will receive the email. It's not going to say which agent to prepare the offer, but they receive the email says someone is going to prepare the offer right now for your listing. So some listing agent may know there's someone prepared the offer if you use the scale slope. And for the rest of the information, like Geo Warehouse, we already talked about it last week. So check the owner's name, check the property information, and you can use in Geo Warehouse. And for the rest of the property land store, is the same thing. You check from MPAC. So neighborhood guide is going to give you the more information for the neighborhood. But we don't want you to focus too much, because when we're new, we just want to get it as simple as possible. So when you open the listing, check the price, maybe check the bedroom square footage, their market, and the next one, online appointment, prepare the offer. Maybe when next week we prepare the offer, I will show you the Geo Warehouse, check the owner's name and other information. Other than that, so right now don't focus too much time, because it will make you very tired, because there's a lot of the new things. And next one, read the remark. The remark of a client is very straightforward, and also the brokerage remark is also very important, because usually we read brokerage remark, wanted to know the property when need to put the offer, or there's the instruction for the broker, for the agent. And for the rest of the information, just like a straightforward. And also we want you quickly to check the history, because the history, this is for lease, but if for sale, they just list like a 0 day. If you check a history, maybe they list last year, maybe the year before last year. They keep list, terminate, expired, price change. So based on those information, you know what is the seller's expectation. Sometimes the seller maybe listing price is $9.99, but actually the price they looking maybe $1.5 million. You never know. But if you check a history, you may find something. And the rest, the property land registry information, straightforward, and keep going. From the bottom, you will see the status Canada. So usually, when you work in some property with buyer, and they wanted to know, how much the neighborhood income. So we can see household income in somewhere. Yeah, average household income is only 76,000. It's not quite a higher income neighborhood, maybe just middle or lower. So if you client looking for the property, they have their household income is 150,000. Definitely, you may find another community. And also, someone they will say, what is the, other than the English, what is the other language? What kind of the people living there? Usually, we cannot knock the door to tell them, but you can check the community from the language. So they will give you the first majority language, minority language. And so those is give you some hints. You never know. Buyer maybe ask, is there usually in the past, there's a buyer will ask me, oh, is this community, there's lots of the Chinese people living there? So I don't know how to find, but right now you can use the status to check the language by Status Canada resource. Okay, so that is pretty much information. And if you want to keep the property, the listing, we don't want you to see the property and a few days later, your client say, oh, remember last time I gave you the listing, I wanted to prepare the offer, I want to book appointment. So it's very difficult to find, because once you see the property every day, there's lots of property you cannot memorize. But I will rather to click the action, ask you to click the action. You can use add to list. So this is like the website bookmark. You can put this property in the right list. In the future, just by one click, you are able to find this property. Let's click add to list. And because this is, if you have a client, you can just enter their name, but usually I will put my list. And from my list, I will click new list. Let's say this is client ABC and add. So I will go for the rest. Maybe you're looking for the other information. So let's say there's another property and continue to find, and I can just go for the next searching or whatever. I don't need to memorize. So let's say in the future, few days later, your friend or your client said, oh, remember last time I told you the property, let's book appointment tomorrow. So I will click contact, just click contact and click list. And you will see here is a client ABC. When I click, it's an easy, quick, and a fast way to let you find the property. So you can create different lists to organize. See it here, I'm using the different list, like maybe the 2026 watch, 2025 watch, and my history, whatever the name, just it's easy to organize. So once you click the property, you will find all the list you put in this list. They will find out from here. Okay, let's go back to the main page. So that is the first one. If someone they told you, I want to search the property, I'll give you the street name, I give you the MLS number, we know how to use that one to search. And the next one, we're using search a lot, because every day I hope you can take maybe 15-20 minutes to play around with run. It's really like take time to learn the search. Let's say we have a buyer. The buyer looking for the property in certain area. So let's make a sample. Let's say they're looking for a property in the Markham, in the Wismar area, detached house, 4-bedroom, 2 garage. So if they give me this criteria, I will quickly go click a search. Before the search, remember using the clear. If you don't use clear, they will always memorize last search. Clear and reset. So those will reset to the original one. And then I'm going to looking for sale. And the property is a freehold. They're looking for detached. And they're looking for the 4-bedroom. And the price. So the price is looking for the listing price from $1 million to 1.6. So the price range, maybe they will told you, oh no, I don't want the 1.6. Maybe the maximum is 1.55. So you see here is only 1.5, 1.6. How can we make 1.55? Go all the way up. You see the second one is called custom. So now we make 1.55. And the next one, because they told me the area is in the Markham, and the community is looking for the Wismar. So I'm quickly to search where is the Wismar. So two ways. One is you can use in the map layers and click community. And you go to you will see all the community will come out. This community is called a Wismar community. And the second one, you can use another way to click location. From location, just search Wismar. So they will come out those Wismar, and will only select this community. And right now there's 7 result come out. And you can do the adjustment, like click more filter. We looking for, let's say, 2 garage. We scroll down, we see the garage. Where's the garage? Here, garage parking space. We're looking for 2, 2, 2. So this is a 2 garage only. If we put the garage space 2, there's a 0 result. So maybe something wrong with the garage. Maybe there's only 1 garage. They have a more listing. So I want to find out why if I put the 2 garage space, there's a 0. So I have to click the listing, see this is 1 garage. And this is a single garage. This is a single garage. So there's something wrong. Maybe the price is too low. So I need to check with the buyer and ask them, listen, if we put 1.55, there's not possible to get a 2 garage in this area. Are you willing to increase the budget? If they say yes, then we change the price to 1.85, and we go to 2 garage. See, we found there's a 4 result in, and also we can keep continue. There's like someone they said, oh, I'm looking for the property square footage. So if you have more criteria, there's less result. So you have to consider the balance, and also the basement. You can do the basement. It's a finish or not a finish. So for now, because there's only 4 results, so I don't want to get more details to reduce the number. So I will keep this for now because the price is okay, the property type is okay, the garage is right, everything is looks like good for now. So I will click table. By table, they will show up all the property. there's 4 property. I can go from the first one to see how much the listing price and how many days on the market, how many square footage. If I need to know how many exactly square footage, you can scroll down to see here. This is 2906 and the year built 2012. And check the brokerage remark. This is a motivated seller. That means they want to sell the property. And offer date December 19, 2025. So they want bidding the offer for 1.5. They want a bidding offer. This is the bidding offer price, but nothing happened. But they not change the price yet. It's already have 3-4 months on the MLS. So let's keep going. Remember, check the property history to find out the seller's motivation. If we scroll down, we see that the first list is since 20. Oh man, that's really long history. Okay, so this seller, they list since 2024 for lease. It's okay, we don't care for lease because we are buying the property. We're looking for sale. From 2024 March, they list for 1.4. That's a multiple offer for sure. They're looking for the bidding offer. Nothing happened. Then 2024 April, they ask 2.1. So that is the price they're looking for the property to sold closer to $2 million. Nothing happened. Keep continue. 2024 they list 1.9. Nothing happened. 1.8, nothing happened. 1.8, trying to do the multiple offer, nothing happened. They're looking for 2.2, still nothing happened. And then keep going to the 2025. They keep on the market, list 1.5, nothing happened. $2 million, they less their expectation. Then go 1.8, nothing. 1.7, 1.6. 1.7. From the most recently, we see 1.7 or 1.6 is their expectation price. So if your client is willing to offer closer to 1.6 or 7, they may sell it. But this is already in the market for too long. And also the agent says the seller is motivated. And the property right now is, they said it's owner flexible, but we see the photo is empty. So maybe this is investment property. Maybe it's the seller is not here. And so now I think it's a good time to negotiate with the listing agent, with the seller, because they sell the property since 2024, 2025, 2 years, and nothing happened. Right now you can try any price. Maybe not happen, maybe the seller will sell it. So that is the motivation. That is you need to find out the past property history to find out the story. You can tell your client, your buyer, what happened for this property. So if this one you kind of say, no, we don't want to bother because they sell too long, like 2 years, we don't want to bother. Then we go next. So from the next property is the same thing. You can check with the property how many bedroom, how many days on market, how much they list. And if you want to see the photo, you can quickly check the property looks like. And also you can check the remark, offer welcome anytime. That means not multiple offer. So this price you can still negotiate with the seller. And we keep going. This is a 2389 square footage. This right here. And built 2002. Keep going, we see the history, because the history is very important. And this property, the buyer, the seller, they bought 2013. 610. And now from the April 15, just 9 days ago, 8 days ago, they list 1.6. So since last 13 years, they bought a property, maybe they living there because we didn't see any history for lease. And now they want to sell. So because they bought the price is low, 610. Now they want to try to sell 1.6. So it's just on the market. It's maybe not easy to negotiate, but we don't know. We can talk to listing agent to find out is there anything we can find out. Because the seller, they still have lots of the profit to make, like $1 million if they can sell 1.6. Maybe if there's not too many chance to negotiate lower price, maybe can leave it for now and remember how to keep it move to the list. So talk to the buyer. If the buyer told you, okay, maybe we can just click select. We can keep this property for now and see if we can see the property, book appointment. We keep going. So I'm not going to repeat the full step. I just quickly to scroll down and see. This is not multiple offer. $1.8, just list last year. This is 2000 square. Price is a little bit higher. But anyway, I will keep this one. Let a buyer to see the property. And also the second one. I will use action, add to list, my list, new list. So that is the client B. I will add to the history. And so that is, maybe you can just ask your buyer to sit beside you, to working with Ron to search the property, to assess the property, to see what's going on with the property. And maybe you can use in Zoom, like same as like now. You can ask your client, log into the Zoom, share your screen, talk to your client to see the search property together with them, and to sort how many property you can book appointment. Now let's say this is 3 property, and you want to book appointment. You can click the property. You can click the online appointment to book appointment. Or if the buyer says, can you just keep this search criteria? Because this is a listing you search for the currently available listing. If there's any listing, like today or tomorrow, any listing in this area come out, the new listing, please let me know. I don't want to miss anyone. So that is what we call the prospect search or auto email. So keep this criteria, and then we can click a search. You see, just beside the action, it's called search. We click a search. We click a save search. From save search, you can write down the name, auto email, and you can choose how are you going to notify to you, by email, by app. Because the buyer says, I wanted to know the property as soon as possible if there's any new listing come out. So I will choose real time. The daily, that means they will only push the new listing once per day. But the real time, that means if in the next 3 minutes there's new listing come out, they will send the new listing to you at real time. So if the buyer told you they are really don't want to miss any property, I would suggest you choose real time. If the buyer said no, it's not to rush, just keep in mind we don't rush, then you can choose 30. So next one is additional email notification. You can choose here to the real time and put your buyer's email address here. And then save search. So after you save, so from now on, if there's any new listing come out, they will let let your client know as soon as possible. It's real time, so they won't miss any property. This is a very cool feature. I hope you can use. Even right now, I know you don't have a real client. Maybe you can do some like a search by yourself. Put yourself see any area you are looking for, any area you are is your market area. You just wanted to learn this area. You can do the same thing. It's not only the one area. Maybe you can choose another one. Let's see. Not only the Wismer, Berczy, maybe Berczy, just close. So it's a 2 area. You can do the more area, more community. Or there's another way. If you're looking for some area, we can use it's called polygon or shape. It's right here. Just draw a polygon. Click. Once you click, you see the mouse, they change. And we click and release the left. Click and release. Click, click. So now they choose the area. It's customized, any area you wanted to choose. If you wanted to modify, it's easy to modify. So whatever you wanted to modify. And that's one you can use in the polygon or shape. So next one you can use a radius. You can click, it's called draw a circle. Click, you need to find the center. And then you will see this is within 1 kilometer, within 2 kilometer. So from some center, you can draw a circle. That means any listing will available from this circle. And let's clear. And the next one, let's see, we still using the Wismer. And this is a property. Let's see the property. And maybe the buyer will ask you, oh, how long if we walk from this property, how long walk to the McCarvan? There's a Cosmo, there's a TTC bus station. How long to walk? So there's one easy and a quick way. We can just click here, the measurement. We click the property, we click here. They will give you the distance. This is 323 meters plus 354 meters, around like 650 meters. So that's give you the tour. You don't need to leave to MLS, go to the Google map, just directly measure from here. And next feature, I will suggest you to using it's called a map layer. Click. So they have all kinds of the function. Like one is a school. If you click a school, And from the right top, you can choose the school, like elementary school, high school, public school, Catholic school, whatever you want to choose. So they will show on the map. And let's see if your client looking for this school. If you click a school, they will give you the boundary immediately. So any listing within the boundary will come to this school. If not, they will go to another school. Yeah, that is the one of, but they cannot find the ranking. If you want to find the ranking for the school, you have to go to Freezer website to check. And there's other feature like average sale price growth in the last year, because sometimes you want to use in the color to show in the past year how many percentage the grew, because people want to buy the property, they want to see the profit, they want to see the in the future the property in the last year how many percentage. But everybody know this is not the right market, so all the area is going to be prices drop. The only thing is we want to see how much drop. This is different, like a 3.4% minus. So this is not the good feature for now. Average sale price, they will let you know the price by color. The color darker, the price higher. So it's not really make any sense, but right now, this is like a function. If you are using the zone, maybe the buyer sitting beside you, you can play around, let them know the area, how much the average price, how much the percentage increase or decrease in the last year. But not only last year, you can customize the year from here, because sometimes people know the last year, the year before last year is a price keep dropping, but before that they wanted to see maybe 5 years, 10 years before what is the price, so you can choose. But the only thing is that they can only to show the result in the 1 year. You cannot cross a year, cannot see from 2012 to now. The only thing is you can only see the one single year at this time. There's another feature I will suggest you, like some agent, you said, oh, you know what, I'm leaving this area, maybe I'm targeting this area, I want to do the farming, I want to do the listing. So is there any tools I can use? Yes, you can use a turnover. What's the turnover mean? The mean is in the past year. In this area, they have a 10% turnover ratio. That means the property transaction is a 10%. From this area, there's only 1.3% turnover ratio. Ratio high, that means more transaction. Ratio low, that means less transaction. So if you want to target some area, so you should choose the area is a turnover ratio higher. You don't want to choose the turnover ratio lower. Like this area is only 0.93. Like this area in the past year, no transaction at all. So you don't want to spend your time, spend your money, spend your flyer, spend your all the marketing to this area, because you need looking for some area have a little bit higher. You see this area, they have a 30% turnover ratio. This area 10%. So play around, and I know the spring is come, the weather is getting warm. Some people say I'm thinking about to do the marketing, to do the listing, to find some area to do the farming, and this is the one of the MLS tools you should to play around. to see which area you want to focus on. And the rest one, like area is someone told you this is I'm looking for the property in the C15 Toronto. Toronto is the area, York is area, Durham is area, Peel is area. So this is the area, the tribe map. The second one, the municipalities. So if someone told you I'm looking for the C15, so you may get what's the C15? Where is the C15? How can I find where is the C15? So choose the municipalities and zoom the map. You will see this is C15, C14. This is C13, C12, C07, C04, C01, C08. So you don't want your client told you, oh, I'm looking for the maybe you want to sell my condo in C08. You just get a shot, where's the C08? You don't want to ask your client. You have to find out by yourself. So this is a municipality. Only Toronto, they're using the C, that means the central. E, like E04, E06, E09, E07, east of Toronto. W, that means west of the Toronto, Etobicoke, North York. So if you're looking for other than that, Richmond Hill, Markham, Vaughan, King, Stouffville, Aurora, Newmarket. Those is municipalities by using the city name or town's name. It's easy to understand. But only Toronto is a little bit different. And if you see the MLS number, start from W. You see here, this W. That means you know the property located in Toronto, in the west of Toronto. If you see there's some listing, MLS number start from C, that means central, and the MLS number from E, that means east. If the MLS number start from N, that means north, like York region. If the MLS number start from S, because the Barry and the Simcoe board, they agree to share the MLS data information to TRAP. That means that they are part of the TRAP. So if you see the MLS number is S, that means the Simcoe board listing. If you see the MLS number start from X, X is outside of the TRAP listing. Okay, so that is we focus on the searching, because we give you some tips. Usually when we have a buyer, when we are using the MLS, how we are going to search the property by the buyer give you the criteria, and you can use in the search, you can use in draw polygon, you can use in a circle, and also you can do the prospect search. And the property, before you see the property, you can email to your client. You can even print. So for the print, because if you want to see the property, you want to give the you need to keep the two, because right now lots of the agent using laptop, using the iPad, so you may not need to print. But the traditional way, we print out two MLS format. The first format is called the client full sheet. Print. So you want to bring this one to your client. So when they see the property, they can make notes. They like the property kitchen, they like the property bedroom, they like the property backyard. Just give it to them, ask them, please make notes. Feel free to make notes. What you like, what you don't like. So that's one for the client full. The second one, at the same time, when you print out, you need a printout broker full. You see there's a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Broker full, you have to choose the sheet, because the reason is if you not choosing the broker full sheet, I will show you. So that is the not sheet, the only broker full. You see they have 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages, 4 pages. So there's lots information. If you have more paper, you can print out. But usually we want to using the 1 page only. So we choose broker full sheet and the print. It's very 1 page. Maybe sometimes get a little bit extra page, go to second page. But this is the same layout for the broker, for the client full. Alright, so that is the most of the use for the ROM. I think if you just know how to play around the one, I showed to you, I think you are able to working with your buyer. And still we have lots of the feature, like click here, you see the listing add edit. If you prepare the listing, you can click here to start the draft. We have in the next few weeks we will talk about how to prepare the listing. And also, if you want to go to main page, you can click link to go to main page. And someone they said, oh, I'm free, I don't busy right now, I wanted to watch some training video. You can click here. This is a dashboard. Click the bottom, it's called training video. That is the Vimo video for tribe channel. So you can, there's 71 video for run. If you want to learn more, you can feel free to watch the video from here. This is tribe. And also, if you need any help, first resource, you can reach out to our office, the manager, we can help you. The second resource, you can click here, chat with support. Because sometimes the people, I think that right now lots of people, they don't want to call, they just want to text message to looking for you can click start a new conversation from the ROM. They have a live chat customer service. And if you don't want to using the live chat, you can using the phone call. Here they have a help desk. Help desk the hour Monday to Friday 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. It's a very long hour. Saturday, Sunday they still open to 9 to 4. So if you need any help, you can call the tribe help desk. So they have 7 days a week. Any technician help, you can call them. So I believe there's a lot of information, but this is most important for me. I think you can start with. But of course, someone said, oh, I have a whole bunch of the client, I have a whole bunch of the contact. How can I import their information? You see it here, it's contact. And if you have a single client, you can add one only. But if you have a multiple, you can do the add import your client by CSV format. So that is one time you can upload as many clients as you have. It saves you lots of time. But if you don't have so many, you can add one by one from here. You can manage your search. That is a prospect search. Remember, we set up the client A auto email. You can check every day and see how many listings they came out. And also you can using the list they won't automatically update. Once you put a list, they will stay here. Maybe they sold, maybe they terminate, maybe they expired, but they will not automatically update. Only the search automatically is prospect search. They will automatically update. And of course, if you have your photo, you can upload your photo by click profile or setting to upload your photo. And the last one, I think we almost finished. You see here it's called My Market Area. So if you want every time open the ROM, you want to see like this is customized. If you want to see, let's see Markham. I want to see how many new listing today. Today have a 3 new listing. So other than new listing, I want to see how many listing sold. So maybe go a little bit farther, because if today is not too many sold, I go maybe 2 days, 3 days. Let's go 5 days. So how many listing in the last 5 days in the area, market area, they sold? I can click here, keep myself update. I know the property, oh, this property sold, how much they sold, how much they list. You know the market, and how many property they terminate, how many property the price change. So that is the market area. You can choose more than one. Like here, you have 6 market area. First one I set Markham. Second one I search the Richmond Hill. Next one I search the Scarborough. Next one I search the North York. And the next one I search the downtown Toronto. So any area you can choose. So you can start from here, click the setting to set the 6 market area. Click, you can choose a name and then search by searching the area, searching the municipality, even the communities, which community you want to use. And it's for freehold, for condo, for commercial, for sale, for lease, and then save. So you can use the same thing to customize your market area. Total have 6 market area. And once you customize, every day when you open the ROM, you will see all the market area listing. And by today, 1 day, 2 day, the max is go to 1 month. Okay, so that's pretty much information I think we can present today, and hope you can start from your ROM and play around by searching by market area, by book appointment, and also play around with the search from the map layer search. And this is only the few information. If you want to learn more, we strong suggest you to go to the training video and to learn more how to use in the ROM. Okay, so we may stop for now and see if we have any question. So far I don't see any question, because this is very basic, and hope you can play around every day. Okay, so here we have a question regarding the how to show the video for the ROM video. So you can click a dashboard and scroll down. You will see the training video on the bottom. Or you can go to the main page. From the main page, you scroll down to the videos, show videos. They have more video other than ROM, maybe the matrix. Okay, so if we don't have any question, we may stop here. And if you want to re-watch this video, So you can feel free to log into Office website to rewatch the training video. Okay, thank you. We will see you next Wednesday. David will come to do the training for the commercial list. Thank you. We'll see you next time.